Hi, I quickly want to show you how to line up something that's going to go around a cone. If you look at this, this is the bottom of the cone. We're doing a cup for Vida E Cup. Now this is the bottom of the cup. So you can immediately see that this logo here isn't going to be correct, because if you cut the cup and the cup is standing correctly, you will immediately see that this bottom corner of the logo is 78 millimeters away from the cup, from the edge of the cup, and this bottom corner of the logo is only 60 millimeters away from the cup. So this thing will be curved. So you can obviously see that this is not correct. The same goes for pretty much everything else here. If you look at the text there, this corner with the W is 59 millimeters away, and this corner is 52 millimeters away. So when you've got the cup, when you've got the image of the cup, this doesn't line up. Let's bring in an image. This is what the cup looked like with it printed like that. There you can clearly see the effect of the Vida E. See, that thing sits at an angle. And you can also see that that sits at an angle. It doesn't line up with the line of the cup at the bottom. So let's bring the other image in. Take this one out. You can see there, it doesn't line up nicely. Alright, so how do we fix that? Very, very simple solution. We're never going to get it 100% because we can't work out those curves exactly. So what we're going to do is we want to work out the angle. So we're going to bring in a guideline, and we're going to put it right on the corner of our cup, as close as we possibly can. I think we are very much there. Okay, there it is. Then we're going to click on it again, and it's going to give us the curve. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move that little end right to the node, and we're going to zoom out, and we're going to curve that line until it works exactly with our cup line. So there we've got the one angle, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to bring a guideline in, zoom in as far as possible, put it exactly on the corner, click on it again so it will curve, turn it, put the node on there, turn it in. So let me just get rid of this one. Okay, we're going to zoom in again, make sure our line runs straight through there, always perfectly on the corner there, and there we go. Alright, what this does is it gives us the radius point of this whole design right at the bottom here. So we're going to go in as deep as we want, as we can, zoom in right to the bottom. We're going to put another line to run through the same point. We're going to double click on this one, and what we're going to do is we're going to put its pivot point right in the middle there. Okay, now this is the line that we're going to use to lay out everything. Okay, so there we go. So that is our first line. Okay, now the first thing we want to do is we want to place this Vida E logo so that it's right. So we take that whole logo, we group it, we decide where we want it, we take this line, our guideline, we curl it, so up to the point where we want that Vida E logo, which is pretty much the middle of the logo. And what that gives us at the top here, you see that it's got a 52, it's a 98 degree, 98.0. I'm sure 98 will be fine. 98 degrees is the angle. And then what we do is we take this thing and we then move it. So this one is 98 degrees from 100% up. So 90 degrees would mean from this one's 98 degrees from vertical. So this one is horizontal. So at first we are going to go, it's already got the 90 degrees. So now all we have to do is actually turn it 8 degrees. And there you go. And that logo, we move so that the middle point of it is on that line. And now, if you measure from that end to that end, you will see that it's 62 millimeters. And if you measure from here to here, you'll see that it's 65. So it's about 3 millimeters, but that could be with a measurement. In general, this will mean that you are very close to the actual size. So let's do it with this text. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our guideline. We're going to curl it. We're going to move it to where we've got the middle of the text that we want to, we're going to move it to the middle roughly of the text, which I think is about there. Let's see. Wow, how's that? Okay, so that's the middle of the text. Now we're going to look at our guideline, and we see that it's 91.669 or 699 degrees. Now, because we're going from vertical, we're going to deduct the 90 to go up to vertical, and then it's 1.669 degrees. That turns it, and now the distance from there to there and the distance from there to there would be the same. Okay, next thing we're going to do, check if this one is fine. We're going to go down the middle there. That one is 90.121. Yeah, this one is pretty much right. Okay, so now if you print it, you will not have the effect where the actual logo looks skew on the cup. Alright, so do the other one first quickly. You got to take every possible loose element that you have that makes a single unit, and do it with that. Otherwise you're going to end up, you're going to end up with skew stuff.